happens, it brings both positivities and negativities. And that is also up to us. I mean, the choices are in our hand. Either we get the positivities or negativities. Since corona pandemic started, human beings across the globe are facing and experiencing the worst situation ever, for which we all human beings are very, very sad. But there is a hope, a positive hope, and that is to get a lesson from this current situation of understanding how our own nature actually works. And this will also help us not only to cope with the current 19 pandemic situation, but also in our every walk of life. It will help us.
On one hand, we should get rid of this worst situation, and on the other hand, we should get a lesson and convert these obstacles into opportunities. Here you will get a bigger picture of layers of defense, and here you will get the clear image of centralized functional unit or cell, which need to be protected and defended by itself and by other systems such as governments and medical systems, etc. We have to protect the valuable lives of our people across the globe. Here we will see the internal or root layers of defense, and here we will see the external layers of defense. You might be thinking, how is it possible? Well, don't worry, everything is possible. Why? Because we are human beings and God has created us very powerful with complex skills, abilities. But there is only and only one condition, and that is to make the right choices at the right time. Now, to make the right choices at this point of time, we need the right, accurate, authentic, reliable, effective, and practical information. We should also be properly prioritized, sequenced, well organized, and accurately connected or networked all together as a system. Through this, we will get a clear picture. Here are some questions. Do you think we should fight coronavirus, or we should avoid, ignore, or face coronavirus? Or we should do something differently? Well, you might be having different choices depending upon your current status, but it is also true that for a larger number of people, they should not face coronavirus at this point of time. Why? Because fighting coronavirus and not facing coronavirus are two different things. We should not face it at this time. I mean, we should stay at home. This is a person, and this person needs defense, either by fighting or not facing COVID-19 virus. For his or her defense, we need to understand layers of defense, which is very simple and very easy, and also very important to understand for most of us. Simply, we have internal and external defense layers. Both of these layers play a vital role, but internal defense layers acts as a root which will help us everywhere. We also need to get some information about the central unit, which functions as a larger cell. But don't worry, it is also very easy and of course very, very valuable because it is our life. As the main purpose of this video is to help the humanity, if we could possibly do, in the emergency of COVID-19 pandemic, that's why we will create a separate video on this part. And this will help us in the effective use of both our internal and external defense layers. From here, we will pick up only two things for now. One is the abstract, I mean mind and soul, and the other is concrete, I mean brain and body. This will help us in understanding two components of defense layers. These abstract and concrete components in each layer will have effects on each other, and eventually it will also affect the layers itself, which we will show you in the layers part of this video. We will also create separate videos on internal abstract defense layers and internal concrete defense layers. Here we will have a look over the external defense layers